ड्यू टू सम प्रॉब्लम मुझे ये यहाँ से दोबारा शुरू करना है। सो हमें करना ये है कि हमें ये सेंटर पोर्शन रिमूव करना है। मेरे पास दो ऑप्शंस हैं, मैं इधर आई कैन डू इट विद अ बोरिंग बार or I can use a C-axis. Because this is more of a C-axis oriented class, so let's do a C-axis removal of this face. So मैं again I'll go to face contour और मुझे करना ये है कि I would select this one. Let's see what I can do. I mean I cannot select any chain, so what should I do? I should actually put a circle in there from here to this point, right? So now I have this circle which I can pick for my as my tool path, ठीक है। ये आप ये देख सकते हैं कि मैं बैक नहीं गया, मैंने कुछ नहीं किया, I just wanted a tool path, so मैंने उसी वक्त उसको ड्रॉ किया है और मैं अब उसको दोबारा फेस कंटूर में पिक कर लूँगा उसी सर्कल को। सो दिस इज माई सर्कल राइट नाउ। मैंने इसको पिक किया है ऑन द चेन, ओके किया, लेट्स गो फॉर द टूल and this time I'd go for, let's say, a 12mm tool, and plus I will also adjust or keep all the other parameters same, but I will adjust multipasses, which means because I do have to adjust. So number, let's keep it to 2 and spacing to 5.0 for now, or we can always increase it later on if we see that there is some material left on that. Depth is important because depth is different in this case, so we are going to pick the depth from here, and which is -10. So let's click OK on this, and again the same thing, I will have to change the direction of chain. You can see the chain is oriented towards this side and again towards the outside. So let's change the direction of chain through a reverse chain operation, and now I can actually run it again, and this would be machining it on the inside. Oh, there is a little bit of a problem right now, so let's again it's still the same, so somehow I managed to, let's change the side of the chain actually. So change side, and you can see this arrow goes towards the inside, and now I click OK on this, yes, and cutter compensation is not successful. So that means it might be that only one cut is enough for removing it, so I can just go and remove this multipasses, and I guess this will be enough for removing the inside material. So let's see. Okay, so let's lay it out again. Let's select all of it and let's lay it out. I can actually change the speeds from here. You should also try that, because sometimes it's too long, so you can just skip some steps and then it would become fairly easy to check what is going on. So let's start. There goes the 12mm, and finally it has produced the shape that we desired, with some effects like here we needed to remove this one also. So what I can do is okay, let me show you this again. I mean, this is fairly important. So I have let's run the last two operations and then we can actually talk about this. Let's create a move. This is a 100 step forward. Okay, so once we removed it, what is happening over here is that we don't have uniform geometry right now, and plus we have a curved surface here also. So what I can do is I can go back, and then I'll just click on this one, and I need a smaller tool, because what is happening is I don't have a corner on this, so corner radius on this, but my tool is actually making a corner radius, so that would be making these circles, these small shapes on there. So to remove that, what I can do is I can just go back and to parameters, and I can actually select, first of all I'll select a smaller tool, because of course this will give me a smaller end radius, which will be more acceptable, of course. Okay, now the second thing, let's deal with a small error in the geometry itself which is happening over here. So what is happening is the tool is taking the starting point from here, so I need to change the starting point of this chain also. So this is a bit of troubleshooting, if you get what I'm trying to convey. So this is the starting point, so let's keep this chain, and because every other chain had a starting point on the outer rim, which is not the area being used, but this one had a starting point inside. That's why we saw that irregular shape developing on there. So let's deal with this starting point, and let's change the position of the starting point to another corner. So this corner is good for me. So now I have changed the starting point position. You can just change it by toggling this button. I mean, you can just toggle this button, and then it will be changing among the corners. So this is okay for me. So let's click OK, and finally let's see what is happening with us now. So let's see. Now I guess this would be removed, plus the corner radii will be smaller, making it more acceptable for us, and there would not be any improper shapes here. So now you can see there are no improper shapes here, plus everything else has been removed except for this corner radius, which we'll have to do with. Okay, so if we want to remove this corner radius, even if we want to remove this one, we can actually do that by using a different toolpath.